Hello, Kaiwa Duck. Hello, Pedro Burgos. How are you guys? Are you guys new to the channel? Well, welcome, welcome. What brought you here tonight? Hi, AJ. How are you? WTF. Does it sound like a war room in my background? Where you all from? So G, elbow muscle. Venezuela. Wow. I don't know a lot about Venezuela. So you can tell me more about your country. Hello there. Ju SACR. How do you say that? Should I say Jusa? Yeah, today had a very, very busy day. So I'm glad this is kind of like, it's not work, it's just fun. Because otherwise I wouldn't want to do this. Everybody else had a very good day so far. India, it's in the morning, right? to answer your question, no, not necessarily. As a matter of fact, this is a very high cost way of learning. When I say cost, it just means time. So if you have to allocate a limited amount of time and looking for results, this is not the way to go. This is for someone who has a lot of time, no deadline. Which is me. I don't have a deadline for this. But it is advertised as the most sophisticated way to learn how to draw classic human figure. To keep it so clean. Pedro, I don't quite understand. What do you mean keep so clean in short lines? Do you mean like even though my lines are short, but they are clean? Is that what you mean? So this is more, I think, like just in Chinese it's called 手感. 手感 means like how you feel. So I know the wrong way, which is you should not, well, because this is my assignment, I don't want to present this to my teacher. He's like, what are you doing here? Scratch paper. So I know you're not supposed to do this. So this is very bad. What a good line is, this is the way I learn it. You want to have skinny heads but fat body, and skinny head, skinny on both ends, or light on both ends and heavy in the middle, and light. So that's that's what a nice line should be. And so when you practice draw a line, you just practice draw art. And typically, you should draw a 3 centimeter arc. Like American football. Hey, Gua. Well, if you know Chinese, that's easy for me because the course I'm taking is Chinese. That's why I can't recommend it to the English-speaking world, because the teacher is from Chengdu and he's not internationalized. He doesn't do subtitles for his programs. So what did you do, Josiah? You retired? How do you get that much time? So what I'm doing here, it's really I just imitating, just trying to copy this. And I just follow my feel. Never memorized this term. Hey, Gua, no, I have not. Visual novel, White Album 2. The only visual novel I know are the Fate Stay Night series. But I never read the visual novel. I just watched the anime when it was on Netflix. 绕出门去记 Flexocarpioradialis muscle. That's a mouthful. Flexocarpi I'm having ChatGPT translate this. So don't shoot me if it's wrong. Right for cross-hatching. Yeah, I can't really advise on the specific without seeing your work. But also, I just do what I feel is right. So I'm not a trained art teacher, nor I was professionally trained. I'm just a hobbyist. Jusa, that's a pretty nice life there. Is that what you wanted? If you turn out to be someone who's older than me, that would be an inappropriate question for me to ask. Oh, okay. So then I feel not bad. So Jusa, what do you want to accomplish with your drawings? question, Axilla, how to get better at anatomy? Doing what I'm doing right now. And also, I'm doing this just because I have faith in my teacher. Can check on my drawings next year once I completed this course. Then you can tell me whether this is helpful or not. I do think this has some collateral benefits. This collateral benefit, or real term, basically has some other benefits, maybe not the intended benefits. Get more.尺侧弯曲肌。Boa noite. It's bust out my Google Translator. Sounds like a good evening to me. Oh, yeah, I guess they're right. More. Don't like this one. Tendon sheath. 尺侧弯曲肌。Flexor carpi ulnaris muscle. Even more. Tendon sheath. This is 尺测弯曲击 flexor copy ulnaris muscle. Sound. Kim Jong-gi. A lot of artists inspired to be like him. What inspires me to draw stylized characters? I don't think so. I want my character to be more realistic, but I also don't want it to be realistic. I think that's a stylized character, like the semi-realism, is the happy medium. Realism just because I do want to tell a story with my art, and realism usually give people the most immersion effect, so it's more immersive. That's why most video games they do a lot of semi-realism, stylized realism. That's a good question. Favorite artist? I think it's probably most of the modern, most of the good, like famous digital artists that I like. I think probably everyone knows Wulop. proportion of me, I could tell my own dry proportion. So I'm not saying I'm good at proportions, because a part of this course is so first we learn the nomenclatures. We memorize all the important muscles and bones. Usually, as an artist, what's important is the ones that you can see. So we learn those muscles and bones. That's the first big section, and the second section is to summarize all the muscles with geometry shapes. Then the third section is proportion. So I haven't gotten into that one yet, but I do know you really have to memorize, practice, like do it without looking at a reference, because so I had this is my experience. Sometimes like when you look at, they do numerous methods, when you see somebody else is doing it, is in your mind you think, oh, that's so easy. It's so easy. Like you don't think you need to practice because it looks so easy. But as soon as somebody takes that reference away and you try to draw it from memory, then you'll realize you didn't know as well as you thought you did. And then there's another aspect in proportion, is perspective. Because when you're in different perspective, the proportion change. So if you only memorize the proportions but you don't know perspective, it will still not come out right. Because if you say you do a figure or a head figure, so the length of the figure is a count, 8 head counts, so 8 head count figures. So from this standard view, it's 8 head count, but if you change the perspective around, it may not be the full 8 head counts. Yes, that's my most recent illustration. Actually, I did it on stream back when I only had like 5 viewers. But if you dig through my archive, you can see I did the whole thing on stream. 长长肌。长长肌。Palmaris, longest muscle. Palmaris, longest muscle. I think next time I probably should memorize, actually write out the term first, then draw. 旋前原子。Pronator tears muscle. Got 3 more. Thank you, Pedro. Yeah, I was pretty happy with that one, and so I can tell you why. So if you go to the stream I did, I did show the reference I use. So the reference didn't have the arms like that. And the outfit was something different, and there's no instrument. So I created that and didn't use any reference with the pose, the hand gesture, the outfit design. So I was pretty surprised by how well I did with the pose. And part of it, I feel like it has to do with something because I'm doing this. I can't link it directly, but when I was doing it, the feel I get, it just feels right to me. Especially the left hand. That one was like, that's like completely just from my mind. hours would you say you need to guess? Hey, Silky C. So I don't know the answer to that. The only thing I heard people say is 10,000 hours. That's the number people throw around. Say pretty much if you dedicate 10,000 hours to anything, then you can become at least decent at it, if not master. And Axilla, your question, what drawing exercise do you do to get better every day? Yeah, I would say this is just my opinion. And also I'm speaking from the position that I do not have a deadline. I don't need to rush. And I'm doing this 100% for myself. If that's the position you're in, then I think start with first just draw whatever makes you happy. Because the interest has to be there. My teacher in his class, he like, and not in the class, but in the ads, the video ads for this, he actually did a whole video promoting this class. But in the video, he said like this is actually a pretty, to a lot of people, it's probably pretty boring exercise. And in order for someone to go through this process, it has to have some kind of like ultimate destination goal that you want to achieve. And when I signed up for his class, I already had enough interest that I know I want to complete this. So, but if you, I think if you don't have that kind of like interest and drive in mind, it would be pretty boring. And there's another aspect of this. My teacher addressed this, like he said, like, why do I have to draw? Like, if the goal is just to memorize the nomenclature or the terminology, why can't we just memorize it? Like, well, also when we draw, why do we have to shade? So those are the questions asked. And his response to that was, there are a lot of things that happens right here that on the conscious level you don't realize, but in the subconscious level you're absorbing a lot of things. Also, it's like, it's pretty therapeutic. It's like meditating in a sense. You're pretty relaxed. He also said, don't rush this process. Just let it soak in. So when I'm doing this, I'm in the mindset of just like meditating. And to me, this is not boring at all. And I do understand it may be pretty boring to watch. Thank you, Mama's Alcove. Yeah, find the things that you want to draw. Find that interest and keep that interest alive. That's more important than anything else. Like the tortoise and the hare race. Slow and steady wins the race. So you don't need to go fast. You just need to go forward. Yes. I'm glad that you can enjoy this process too. In Chinese, there is a term called 乐在其中. And there's another phrase called 学海无涯苦作舟. My wife is laughing at me right now. Let me have ChatGPT translate this. 乐在其中. Okay, so 乐在其中 in English, it just says enjoy the process. And 学海无涯苦作舟 translates to the sea of learning is boundless with hardship as the boat. Let me just copy and paste this. 木受机横头。Transfers head of the editor pollicis muscle. What mouthful. That's a lot of words. Transverse head of the doctor pollicis muscle.第一背侧股间肌。Hey, Aaron, does it not work? So I basically, I just shared the link and I set it as whoever has the link can have access. Huh. Let me see. Why? Box. What are you doing? share, copy. Okay. So it's not working because it cut off the rest of the link for some reason. So I just added the description and pulled the full link in there. You should be able to have access now. Not very good. I think it depends on what am I drawing? Let me see if I can. I don't have a lot of work when I was young. Old artwork. Yeah. The only decent one I can find is this one. So yeah, that's a one I copied when I was 18, around that age. But I didn't do anything. I pretty much stopped until now. Well, not now, but until like 4 years ago. Yep, will do. Thank you. I think you can call it good from one perspective, but my development at that time was extremely limited. I think I was decently good at copying, but there's almost no understanding in pretty much anything else. Yes, that's correct. Or I can draw like things from my head and it will be very, very, very basic. Or it won't turn out good and I wouldn't understand why. Yeah, and I think right now, um, my process has gone a lot better at doing original work. Um, because right now my process is mostly creating like the thumbnails in the beginning, doing the silhouette, studying like how does whole image look even when it's shrink down into a very, very small image. So I start with that, because right now I'm very confident with my rendering skill. I can pretty much render anything realistic. So I know if I have the foundation solid, then I can just go in depth into the rendering and not have to worry about the forms. And with rendering, it's just patience and time. There's it's not very technical. It's pretty much you just, if you have patience and time, you can render really realistic stuff. Mm, for one, it's just life guiding in a way. Um, Also, I didn't have any specific goals. So a lot of times and even with the Harry Potter piece that you saw, I did that once. Like that was like one of the drawings I did in senior year high school. Um, so so the entire thought process was at that time. So you probably can figure out my age. So Facebook just came out around that time. So senior year high school, I was basically just checking out like my friends' Facebook account on the weekend. It was Friday. Senior years, it was very laid back in United States because most of the work's already done in junior year, and you already got accepted to college and all that. So senior year is very laid back. So I think on Friday I saw one of the girl in the class. She say her favorite book was Harry Potter. Then I say, okay, I just draw Harry Potter, and then I drew that over the weekend. And on Monday I took that to school and gave it to her. I think mostly just try to impress the class, I guess. And I mean, I wasn't even interested in that girl. It was just something I just wanted to impress people. So that's pretty much like back then. That's why I do art. The first dorsal interosseous muscle. Appreciate it, but I'm much older than that. You think Facebook is 10 years old? No. Facebook is much more than 10 years old. Kawaii Doc, the most important foundation is basic shape and silhouettes. I can't say it's most important, but I say they are pretty important. They're very important. And those are more silhouettes is more in the, I think it's a design language. So if you want to design something, then silhouette matters. That's pretty good. I'm a little bit younger than that, but that's pretty close. Actually, I don't really care about my age. I think it's more just security concern. Fundamentals first. Panipi. Fundamentals are important, but to me, I put interest on top of everything. So I say interest first. So basically, you do have to enjoy what you do. So once this is, I think this is the process. So first, you want to draw something that you really want to draw, but then you realize you can't draw it. You don't have that technical skills to draw it yet. Then you go look for the answers, the paths to draw, and now then people laid out the answers, and fundamental is part of it's one piece of the puzzle. So now you have already built that interest, and now you can go through a degree of suffering to try to accomplish your goal. But you don't want your interest to die, because if you are really suffering doing the learning the fundamentals and you got burned out, and then you just quit. And once you quit, it's game over. Like what I'm doing now, like everything is spur out of interest. There's nobody's making me doing this. No, now it's drawing. Like what you see I'm doing right now, it's only very recently I put on the camera, set up my studio, but I've been doing this every night almost every night. Sometimes I don't, but almost every night in the last 4 years. So to me, the drawing part is the easy part. It's mostly the camera, the production, that kind of thing is something I have to learn and adapt. And you can actually go to my Instagram and scroll all the way back to the very beginning. Then you can see my first post. Favorite artist, I like Wulop. I think he's the GOAT. And then from there, then there's some other ones. I like Guwaits. The only thing about Guwaits is his art is too dark for me. Then the rest, I don't remember their names. Oh, so you mean like traditional artists? They are digital artists. They're not even manga artists. Who love Guiz. So these are their internet names. Yeah. What about you, Penny P? Am I saying it correctly? Who are your favorite artists? 小鱼技能曲，鱼技能曲。Okay, that's it for this set. So the next phase. Let's see what I did yesterday. So I need to finish Lloyd here. Let's do. Wow, there's a lot of artists. Let me see. Parabanks. Parabanks. Huh. Interesting. So Parabanks does a lot of I see he's doing storyboard. I see. Mike Buckus. Yeah, let's see. Mike. This spell Buckus. Yes. Very nice. Huh. Very nice. Yeah. I like Mike Buckus. Well, thank you for recommending these artists. I follow them and give me more inspiration. Well, thank you so much, Panini. Yeah, have a good night. Thank you so much. I kind of can read what you're trying to say, but I cannot communicate. Well, hopefully you become better than me. Thank you for your word of encouragement. So right now, my only form of entertainment is watching StarCraft 2. And it's specifically cast by a YouTuber named Winter StarCraft. That's I was watching Breaking Bad, but then I finished that one. Also, sometimes I watch anime with my kids. And that's pretty much it. So no sports, unfortunately. What about you? What sports are you into? I think most people will be into soccer. Or football. Favorite anime? So a few ones that I like, I can't speak for the entire series, but there are a few that this, like One Punch Man. I really like One Punch Man. And also I really like Demon Slayer. One Punch Man, I never got into anything other than the first season. But the first season I thought was really, really well done. Hey, Balmello. We're talking about favorite animes. What are your favorite anime? Jujutsu Kaisen. So that one is also, I never got into that one. I watched like the first episode. How many episodes do I need to watch to get into it? I think I liked what I saw. But I think they didn't inject the addictive element into that series. You know, now like TV shows, and they all make it so addictive. They always have some kind of like a cliffhanger that make you want to keep watching. Hope I don't screw this one up. Gintama? No. But let me see, what does that look like? Gintama. Manga series. No. How good is Gintama? Right now, I only have time to watch like the best of the best. And a lot of reason that motivates me to watch anime is because I want to produce a story, so I need to study somewhat about what the market is appreciating. Thank you, Star, from Twitch. Bias, but everything season 2 is one of the So I have to go through first season to get to the best part. What about Dr. Stone? Anyone is watching Dr. Stone? That's the one I'm watching right now with my kids. My kids also watch Demon Slayer. They watch One Punch Man, Demon Slayer. They also watch Assassination Classroom, but I didn't watch that. Also, I really liked Attack on Titan on the first couple of seasons. In the last season, well, I had to stop watching it, and then like a year later I forced myself to finish the last season. Yeah, Dr. Stone is good just because it has science in it, and when my kids are watching it, I feel like it's somewhat productive. Is CN China? If CN is China, then no, I don't live in China. No, I was born and raised in China, but I don't live in China. And I wouldn't be able to stream on YouTube if I live in China right now. Yeah, I didn't like the character Aaron Yeager the entire time. I think like the first couple of seasons when he was a kid, it was okay. But when he became adult, I just couldn't stand him. And the last part, there was just too much plot twist. And I felt like that's ridiculous. I feel like they were doing plot twist for the sake of doing plot twist. But Mela, did you talk about the final episode of Attack on Titan? I thought they ended. So I did finish it last year, and I thought that came out quite some time. I didn't realize they just came out the last episode. 7th of January. That reason? Did I not watch the last episode? The last episode is the ending. Thank you, Zombo. So this completes my Spy Family trio. Now I can sign it. Thank you. I can do one more. Oh, it's 11:30. Well, speaking of Mika-san, Attack on Titan, and I'm going to do a Mika-san. Let's see, how long would this take? I want to do a full page on this one. And this one is it's a very different, it's a top-down perspective. Perspective, it's actually a very, very challenging technique to master. I'm really just drawing what I see right now with some understanding of perspective. I think this is okay-ish. Yeah. My 0.5s. Three. Point 8. What's this? This 0.3. Like gesture drawing, right? Or I think perspective, you have to, if you want to learn perspective the right way, you actually have to use rulers. I actually, my teacher offered a free perspective class and I'm enrolled in. I just never had the opportunity to actually go through that class. Hey, Evie Debbie? Evie Debbie? If hopefully one day I'll go through that class, then I can share some pointers. But I did a preview of that class and it looks too technical. Also, there's another thing. You actually, depending on what you want to do, you don't need to really master perspective, because the availability of 3D software, a lot of people for production, they just use 3D software and they build a basic model for the subject they want to draw, and you don't even need to have in-depth models. Like, say, if you want to draw a cityscape in perspective, you just use 3D cubes. Just put up a bunch of 3D cubes and then overlay or just draw over that. Yeah, really, it's depend on what your objective is. If your objective is production, you want to produce illustrations in perspective efficiently at a high speed, then definitely use the 3D software. That's where 3D software shine. And you don't even need to learn a lot about it, just to learn how to position the basic shapes. So once you position the basic shapes, then you just draw over it, because the software handle the perspective for you. Then you just draw over it. How long have I been drawing? Like in this session or in my life? Hello, Xavier. Good to see you. It's a little late right now over here. Hello, Ian Chen. If I say 龙年大吉, do you understand? So I never really learned perspective, and I can give you a better answer once I completed that course. So my art teacher, he has this courses. If you sign up for like one of his core courses, and he give you a few bonus courses, and perspective is one of them. So the 3 bonus courses, one is line art, so the basic line art. Another one is perspective, and the third one is lighting. And when I got enrolled into those 3 courses, I just did a quick preview of it, and it looks too boring to me. So I didn't continue. Based on the preview, it was a lot of using rulers to basically just draw a different perspective. And the thing is, this is what my teacher said, like, really depend on what you want to accomplish with your skills. And most of the time you don't need to get good at perspective, because you can use 3D software. And 3D software really shines in perspective. And you don't even need to be good at using 3D software. You're welcome. I want to be able to draw at that level. So Xavier, do you? So the course it's in Chinese. If you can understand Chinese, I can recommend that course to you. Actually, I don't even need to recommend that course to you. I can just recommend you my teacher's YouTube channel. And after you watch his YouTube channel, you will want to take his class. You're welcome. Yeah, that's the one drawback of this teacher. He's not international. Like there are a lot of Korean artists. They develop a course and they put English subtitle on it. But this teacher doesn't even bother with subtitle. Yeah, I will draw them digitally. I do think there is some kind like um I can't explain it. I've So digital is definitely more flexible, um, and it saves material. But there's something about using real material that's that's very attractive to me. Like basically, there's something about that I'm inking this line that I cannot erase it. Give you more sense of accomplishment if you pull out something good. Yes, I do see there are artists they do um I saw there's one artist he showed his creation process. He start with thumbnails design in ink pen. Um he also said there's something about that the unable to undo and erase gives another levels of meaning. And when he does the thumbnail study, he produced 12 thumbnails about his next project, and he does them in pen, like ball pen. And then after he produced 12 of them, he picks the top 6, and then he consolidates those, and then going to the next level of come up with another 6 thumbnails. They are different thumbnails, but they incorporate the elements that he liked from the original 12. And then these 6 are more refined. It's still pen on paper. And then the last iteration is he will narrow it down to 1. And then he designed a more in-depth thumbnail, just 1, incorporate all the favorite elements from the top 6. And only after that, then he goes into the digital. So he uses iPad and Procreate like I do. So he goes into Procreate and put that pen sketch into Procreate. And in Procreate, you can do color studies very easily. So that's the strength of digital. So he does the overall design, and he does the color studies in Procreate. And then after all that, after everything is completely satisfied in the digital format, then he painted on a large canvas, and that's the final project. So I really like that process, that workflow. And in that process, he could have done the quick thumbnail in digital too, but he chose not to. That is, and I kind of agree with him on that. There's just something about doing ink on paper. It just vibes differently. Then you do it on iPad where you know you can undo. Yeah, that makes sense. That totally makes sense. Yeah, I think the because it's essentially an extension of yourself, so the idea flows better. Thank you, Peter Lasman from Facebook. Thank you, Peter. Says to be remembered. Yeah, I'm glad you're picking up drawing again. So Peter from Facebook asked me where I learned how to draw, and mostly I enrolled into a class when I was a kid, so that's where my fundamentals come from. And then I stopped drawing after I would say definitely college and early career. And now I've been drawing just out of interest. And I was doing a lot of self-taught stuff before I decided to enroll into a class, then that's definitely the best decision. Oh, you're welcome. That's actually the whole point of doing this. This one is this is Mikasa from Attack on Titan. Yes, Xavier, that's a good start. What type of pencil I use? I use a graphite pencil or charcoal pencils. And for sketch, I use hard. But I think most of the pencils are good. For sketching, you could use an HB. HB is designed for sketching. Thank you, Peter. I like to think my gift is in persistence. Thank you, Bacchus. 22nd day. Yeah, just keep up. Keep at it. When you get tired, just draw something you like to draw. Hey Peter, my YouTube link should be in the description, right? Do you not see that? Sorry about that. My my YouTube link should be in the video description, right? But I can text you my YouTube page. Thank you. Hello, friends. A boy is invisible. That's a good question. But you are definitely asking the wrong person. I'm not a mangaka. I'm just someone who likes to draw. I never produced a manga myself. I reviewed. So thank you. Too bad I can't see what are you drawing right now. Okay, guys, it's super late. Still have to get up at 5:30 in the morning. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me. You guys are awesome. And hope you have a great night. Bye-bye.